Hey everyone, it is Chris with Online Store Help, and today I want to talk to you about an application called Fotor, F-O-T-O-R. The makers of Fotor reached out to me, asked if I would do a review of the platform. They have not compensated me. They did give me 1 month access to their pro version just so I can show you how it works. But other than that, I want to show you. I think it's a nice little application. It's relatively inexpensive, less than $40 a year if I remember correctly, but we'll look at the pricing there. And it is a nice addition to helping you create, let's say, YouTube thumbnails or Instagram or Facebook graphics. So let's go ahead and jump onto the computer and I'll show you how it works. So here we are at the Fotor website, and the great thing about this application is it's done entirely on the web, meaning it doesn't matter if you are a Windows user, a Mac user, a Linux user, as long as you have a browser, you can go ahead and use this. Now, what makes this one a little bit different, one of the things that I do like about it is besides the ability to make things like collages and designs, it also has a photo editor that I find quite easy to use. And the pro version is relatively inexpensive at $40 a year. So you can see you can bill it monthly at $9 a month, or for $40 a year, you get everything that comes with these features. Right. Now they do have a Windows application you can use. I'm on a Mac, so I am not using it. But for me, I like the idea because I travel a lot that I can just go on and log into my website and go ahead and use the platform. So what I want to do real quick here is I want to show you kind of 3 different things that we can use. And in particular, we're going to edit a photo real quick. We're going to make a collage, and then we're going to create our own design. Now, the folks over at Fotor were kind enough to give me 1 month of their pro version so that I can show you the features that go with it. So I wanted to bring that up out front, but for 40 bucks a year, it is relatively inexpensive. So the first thing we do, let's edit a photo. And the first thing we want to do is we want to open. Now you can pull it in from Dropbox. They have a cloud storage. You can pull it in from Facebook, but I'm just going to pull it in from my computer. And let's go ahead and take a picture of these flowers. I took this in my living room. And it's okay. There's nothing fancy. I took it with my iPhone, but it could be better. So the first thing I want to do is just hit the 1-tap enhance. And you can see it automatically makes it that much brighter. Oops. Makes it that much brighter and lets everything pop. But you can come in here and you can do your basic tuning. So if I want to increase the brightness a little bit, or the saturation, or even the sharpness, you can do that. And they even have some other fine tuning that you can do, such as we can increase the exposure a little bit, increase or decrease the highlights, and bring in some of the shadows. And it allows you to even play with color. Where this comes in handy at is, you know, if you take a quick picture of, let's say, a piece of food in a dark restaurant, sometimes the color can be off a little bit. But I like things such as vignettes, which will create a little shadow around the side here. And you can see it creates the shadows in here. I really like that. And you can even go ahead and play with your curves a little bit. So, you know, you can see it's very, very saturated now. And this looks kind of much better than what I had before. So let's take a look at the original. Quite a bit different, right? Versus the snapshot back to, again, original and what we did here. And you can see it's just so much more bright, vibrant and bright colors. I can even change this and crop it to be square, so that if I want to use it, let's say on Instagram, and we can do that as well. Golden ratio, 3:5 postcards. We can do 16:9, a Facebook cover photo if we wanted to, you know. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it freeform. And just like that, we can save it, we can share it, and we can download it. So great, great application. But where I think Fotor really comes into its own is this idea of making collages, right? So we can come in here, and this is, I really like the collages. In particular, I like their artistic collages. And again, let's say we want to do something for Instagram, and let's say we want to do something for Halloween. I mean, there is some great collages already built, and all we have to do is import here. And you can see it imports all that stuff. So let's say, let's say you're going out to eat. You can slide those in. Sorry, it's still uploading these apparently. Right, in we go. And in we go. Now, obviously, these are not great pictures. I haven't edited them. But you can see, just like this, you can create a great Halloween inspired collage. And you come down here, you're doing stuff for weddings, you can do it for weddings. Back to school, right? And they have some fantastic collages here. All kinds. So you could sit here and go through every single one of these and build out content for your Instagram channel literally in one day and have it all built out. They also have things, if you just want to do a classic, where you can do a standard 4x4. Right? We have those. We can change the border, how big the border width we want. We can change the color and texture. Right? We can put that behind it. That behind it. Right? And then you can do all that. We can add in stickers for this. So again, I'm doing this around Halloween. Right? We can do a splat on there. We want to do cute Halloween. We can add that on there. Right. And the great thing with all these elements, we can change the layer on these if we want. Right. And so this gives you a lot of functionality. If you see these little diamonds here, these little gems here, these are only available on the paid. So if you want to be able to use them, you have to upgrade to the paid. But again, it's $40 a year, which is relatively inexpensive. So nope, don't need to change that. So there's a lot of different things you can do within here. I think it's a great little platform. Again, save it and you can go ahead and do it all you want. So again, let's come back to Fotor. Now, the last thing that I want to do here is I want to create a design. And this is really similar to, let's say, like Canva or others where they have some of these pre-made design, right? So for example, if I wanted to do a YouTube thumbnail, they have these. But they also have, if you click down to find templates, they literally have all of these that you can go through and look at with the paid one. So I mean, you have an Etsy shop, you can create an Etsy shop icon. you want to do Twitter posts, you want to do something seasonal, you can go ahead and create these as well. You do email marketing, you want to do invitations, you have an invitation coming up. Let's say you're having a Christmas party, and you can do an invitation. So again, there's just a ton of stuff. Gift certificates, right? If you just want to do paper gift certificates, you even have resumes. So if you want to do a fancy resume, you can now do that as well. So let's just go ahead and let's do a Instagram post. And we're going to be doing an Instagram post for Halloween, since Halloween is coming up here real soon. And let's just say, I'm going to edit this template. And you can see it pops it right into Fotor. Let's import in here. You know what? I don't need to. Just like this, you can see we can already make the changes we want. And you can even upload your own. Now, this is a great platform. There's one thing I would like to see, and one thing only, and that is I would love to see the ability to pull photos from Unsplash or Pixabay or some of the other free image sites available, so you don't have to always upload your own. That's the one thing I think this is missing. But for a lot of my customers that take their own photographs, let's say like restaurants, they don't need the ability to upload those photos, because when it's all said and done, as a restaurant, they're taking their own photos anyway. So this is a great application. I think you should take a look at it. There is a link below here in the description that will take you over, but go ahead and check it out. I think it's a great application. Even if you just want to try out the free, you can try out the free, some of the other applications before you even have to pay for it. So go ahead, check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments, how it compares to other ones, and whether you use it yourself. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.